Hi and welcome to adgreek's tutorial on ordering fronts or designing fronts for items. You see that the first option here is t-shirts. You can use the same format for either hoodies or t-shirts. Before we start, we'd like to inform you that in the text box you are unable to put in apostrophes or dashes. The reason behind that is because of the computer system. It does not read apostrophes or dashes. However, it does read the underscore. If you do need apostrophes or dashes, you just go ahead and click the add art, and you see that the first options are the apostrophes or the quotations. Now with designing fronts, again, click your respective color that you want the product to be in. You go ahead and type in what you want written in. We'll just click ABC, click add text, and you'll see that it automatically pops up. Now you want to change the size up into the 5. This is basically the regular 4-inch letters that we use for, again, the t-shirts, hoodies, jackets, all our items. If you want to change the image, change the color of the image, you go ahead and go to the imprint color right here. Change the color to whichever color option that you want. We'll change it to a royal blue, and it automatically changes. Now if you want to add any additional writing, it is important that you delete what you write previously and then type it again, and then click add text. If, for example, you change the fonts and the styles beforehand, you'll see that it automatically changes the previous writing. So in order to make sure that whatever you click before changes to that exact style that you want, it is important that you delete, add in whatever that you want to type, click add text, and then change the style and the format of that writing, and you see that it automatically changes. Now to delete anything, you go ahead to the left hand side where it says layers, select whichever option that you clicked, both the 5 and the 6 right here. We're going to delete because we don't want that. You can do that by either clicking the X or hitting the delete button on your keyboard. There you go. Now if you want to have a background color or a borderline color, you go ahead to the right hand side over here, go to outline text, click one of the 5 options here, either thin, very thin, medium thick, or very thick. We'll just click the first one and then change the we'll just change it here to keep it a black color. Okay, again, the color options are right here. You can change it to whichever, even red right here. Okay. Now if you want to add a tail design onto any of these items, you go ahead and just click that, go to add art, click the down button, and scroll to whichever fraternity or sorority you're trying to get the tail design for. Or if you go all the way toward the bottom, you'll see Greek tails, click that, and you'll see various options right here. Now it is important that if you do want to choose 2 colors for the tail design, you click the border or the outline color first and then click the foreground color. The reason behind that is if you click the foreground color and then the background color will overlap the foreground. So you click the background first, change up the size, place that right there, click the foreground, click add clip art, change up the color, and you'll see that it fits right in. Okay. Now if you want to put anything inside the tail or even underneath the letters, go ahead to add text. Inside the tail, let's say you want to put in chapter, click add text, drag that down here, change it to an embroidery style, and then we'll give it a nice formal script, and you'll see that it automatically changes. We'll change the imprint color to black and then stick this right in there. Change up the size a little bit smaller so that it fits right in. Alright, it is important that when you put in anything embroidered, especially for the front, that you keep it between 1 and 0. Anything above 1, you're going to be paying a little extra. Also, anything above the 1 is going to make it larger than 1 inch, and generally for anything on the front, you'd want to keep it about 1 inch or smaller. Now, for example, if you want to put letters going down vertically, all you need to do is just go to add text and then type in each individual letter separately. So click the A right there, change the imprint color to gold, then change it to, let's say, the tackle tool Greek font, classic Greek, update, and you'll see that the A automatically changes. Bring up the size to 5, drag that over here, then the next letter B, click add text, again change up the size, drag it right underneath, and then the last letter C, add text, bring up the size, and drag that right underneath. This is how you change up the style so that you can have it so that the letters are going down vertically. Now if again you want to change up the letters so that each individual letter is different color, again you do the exact same way if you want to do it going this way or going vertically. Again, typing the individual letter allows you to change the imprint color so that each individual letter is a different color, and you can also have the border color a different color as well. Give this a royal blue, this one a red color, and then the top one we'll leave it as a white. Okay, so now that's how you change it up so that the letters go either vertically, or change up the letters so that each individual letter has a separate color. So if you want to add, let's say, a crest onto the jacket, just again go to add art, go to whichever fraternity or sorority you're looking for, just click, and then you'll see that there are two different options for each item. One's a smaller one and one's a larger one. You'll see it specifically written out in red. One is 10 inches and one is set for a smaller design. Just click add art, and you see that the letters or the crest automatically pops up. Alright, and that concludes our tutorial on how to design fronts. Make sure that when you do order, change up the quantity of whichever size you want it. Click either the buy now, wish, or save so that it saves it onto your account. Alright.